Crusader Day of this year's IAE saw the official release of 2 new tanks to the verse. The Tumbril Storm is a light tank with a bespoke size 3 repeater as its armament. We took a very brief look at it on the channel recently in a fever dream of a video, but even more useful, there is an AA version of this tank equipped with 80 missiles. I think this one's going to be a lot more useful than the other one.
Yeah, supposedly it rotates all the way. It has max elevation, so you can shoot directly up. Yeah, I'm really debating getting one.
We'd both rent one immediately from the expo hall, and it wasn't long at all before we were on our way to give it a quick first test. So what are you getting? A single operator vehicle that has a surprising amount of mobility and speed. The only armament is the anti-air missile launcher equipped with 64 size 1 missiles and 16 size 2. The turret cannot be turned per se, only elevated. To turn the turret, you simply turn the whole tank. Early reports state a problem with the tank being incredibly vulnerable to splash damage from explosions, with even grenades being able to knock these vehicles out of action. But in its role as an anti-air defense, it has a few neat tricks up its sleeve, like being able to launch size 1 missiles in salvos of 8. Oof.
That was awesome.
Oh my god, that was insane. They fire so quickly,
yeah,
wow.
That was really fast.
Chief was in the skies in an A1, about to report how far out he could actually pick us up on radar, a crucial stat for an anti-air vehicle.
1.6.
Okay, interesting. Right now, we just wanted to get a quick idea of how effective a salvo of missiles from this thing could be. Okay, let's do this then, okay? Going live.
Here I come.
Chief was going to try and hit us with a bomb as we tried to take him out with missiles. Oh, I think some of those look like some of those hit.
Yes, they did.
Chief was using countermeasures, but some of our missiles were getting through. Ooh, bomb went off. It didn't hit me at least.
Okay.
Ouch.
Did you get hit again?
Oh yes.
Damn, the volleys are proving more effective than I thought. After running through a lot of our missiles, we returned to a mining outpost with the aim of rearming.
Just been doing that.
But to my surprise, the landing services would tell us that no service was needed. No service needed on anything. Let me look at my... A quick check of the HUD showed we definitely were down a bunch of missiles.
Self-destruct, because you could just drive these out of armistice and self-destruct.
Oh, I can repair. That's it. So I guess you can't restock them because I've only got the repair option. Vlaz had joined us now, and we were planning another quick test against Chief in the sky to confirm the earlier results were not just some fluke. I would be told later on that server performance and desync can impact the efficacy of countermeasures, so it is hard to say for sure that the missiles were as effective as we'd observed. But on this test at least, we'd see similar results. Oh, good hits, holy shit. Missiles are much more effective than I imagined they would be. Oh, he's found us. Chief would come in for a bombing run, but actually on this run we'd done enough damage to his ship to disable his bombing ability and shortly after cause catastrophic failure.
Oh, I'm screwed.
No way, really?
Are you going down?
Oh yes.
So, following this test and a strange little episode coming to a Patreon video real soon, we were ready to form up 2 teams and go out and have some real fun. I can pull 2 storms. I've got an A1 out. I can pull 2 storms. For this wider test, we'd need 4 Tumbril Storms, and loading them into a single Herc, I'd find out, is possible.
But it might turn them sideways, it's real weird. But
Oh, I see, okay. I mean, hey, if it works. We'd be loading 3 of them in sideways.
I'm just waiting for the 6. People ask, like, why would you want to hit?
Engines off. Good to go.
Okay, that does look cool. Seeing 4 of them in the bay like that is really cool. So in a much clearer region of Microtech, the C1 was setting down to unload. The 4 Tumbril Storms would be tasked with surviving the encounter and protecting the C2 itself, which was going to be left on the ground nearby. This team would be pit against a familiar favourite, the A1 bomber, attempting to destroy everything on the ground below with its size 5 bombs. But not just a single A1 this time around, but 2.
You can use head tracking and lock missiles from the driver's seat, but when you get in the turret, you can't.
The tanks were given free rein to reposition as they saw fit, as spacing out wider than a bomb blast radius would ensure that they couldn't all be eliminated by any one bomb. And just to be extra clear, they wanted to confirm that this was full contact and a fight to the death.
Bombers or what?
Yes, yeah. Like, they're going to try and get you, you're going to try and get them. Before we began, they did kind of group up a little more, and their final positions would observe a sensible distance. Obviously, in a real battle, there would be support from infantry on the ground, and support from fighters in the sky. But keeping things simple for this one seemed like it would be more fun, and who doesn't like seeing big explosions over lasers?
Right.
You're looking good, you're looking good.
Alright. You ready, Kyle?
Ready and set.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
I got missile warning.
In round 1, the tanks would score some clean early hits.
Already. Oh, Jesus. Come on, server.
Did it get you?
Right to the face.
The pressure from so many missiles would lead to some very inaccurate early bombs.
Bomb get shot down.
List the buttons to switch this one time. Right button.
Incoming bomb. Oh god.
Very much.
I can't target pop.
Oh, the bomb didn't kill anyone, but it did knock a bunch of the tanks back. But in the skies above, the bombers were definitely feeling the pressure.
That's a lot of missiles. That's all. Things gotten really hairy up here. I lost a wing.
Whoa!
Got knocked over there.
Missing a VTOL thruster.
The stalemate would soon break though, with an A1 disabled.
Missiles get back at me.
Oh, I'm dead in a dead stick. Dead stick. Good job.
With just one target now for the tanks, the pressure was doubled.
Oh, come on, stop hitting me, missiles.
Stop it.
Like boomerangs come back at us.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's funny.
The remaining bomber appeared to have lost its ability to drop bombs. You're having some difficulty maneuvering there, it looks like.
Why am I not firing a fucking bomb? Come on!
That was incredible.
I think you bombed alright.
Round 1 went to the tanks, and we could share our thoughts before round 2.
Oh, check this out. The bombs are literally outside your ship.
Yeah. I think you hit my bombing bay with one of those missiles and they wouldn't drop anymore.
Wow.
It turns out that one of the tanks didn't even fire a shot, as Vlad had a technical problem with his tank that seemed to prevent him locking or firing missiles.
I couldn't lock on. I couldn't do anything. It was weird.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
afraid.
Yeah, every time I fired
Oh, that's
missiles,
what I
they'd
should've
go
done.
up,
I should've
and then
used my
they'd come
noise.
back and hit right next to me.
I do feel like missiles are a little bit too easy to shake still.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? Because like they were clearly effective, but like like you guys say, that might be down to server performance. The desync got real bad for me during that. Like where after the first couple of volleys, When you guys fired, like visually to me, it looked like the missiles were just hitting the ground in front of you.
Yeah, well, I guess my thought is 2 bombers versus 4 AA ships shouldn't stand a chance, in my opinion. So I think the missiles are just a little bit too ineffective.
Yeah. So we'd set up for round 2, and the bomber pilots knew what to expect going in this time. Would that give them a better chance of emerging with the win? Only time would tell as we reach the final countdown before action.
This isn't fair. They're using the good bombers.
I mean, we're just the Tumbril Storms out here, just, you know, having a thing.
Just make sure you're not in the turret.
Defend the C2.
The A1s were making their first run, but the Storms would pick them up again on radar very quickly.
Target, Golio.
Dump everything.
Yeah, I got him. Oh, they all hit.
Again, the pressure out of the gate would force bombing areas for the pilots.
So you go really flare now.
Nothing was hit with the first bomb, and the A1s were climbing away into a thick cloud of noise.
Come on, players.
You're missing a wing there.
Yeah, my flares didn't work.
But emerging from the noise, the bombers were determined to get a win.
Where's the second one? I heard it.
Through a frankly insane number of active missiles, the A1s would swoop in and secure their first kill of the night.
Oh, you got me.
Oh!
The remaining tanks would keep up the pressure.
Oh my god.
Did this missile hit you, or did you just get to dodge all those?
It's hard telling, there's so many flying around me right now.
Oh!
And many of those missiles were still finding their mark. One of the A1s was again unable to drop bombs, but this time they were not out of the fight just yet.
Chuckles of red.
Oh, I've been disabled.
Yeah,
Well, I got other guns. Let's check those out.
And the bombs were getting closer.
Retaliator.
It almost knocked me over.
Initial R07, who was kind enough to send the footage from their storm on the ground, was about to come under a different kind of attack.
That's a little cheeky burst laser fire.
Vlaz was still suffering from an inability to get the missile launcher to work for his tank.
But I still can't. I just cannot target anything. I can target, but I can't block.
The A1 that could still bomb was inbound.
There's the bomb coming. Uh-oh.
Oh, if I'm too close, you can't.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's not.
That one got me. Yeah.
That got you? That was so far away from you.
I don't know, I'm hurt. Oh, no.
Only Initial R and Vlaz remained, and only Initial R could shoot back. I was theorizing about the desync problems when Initial R would meet his end. Okay, I think I figured out what's happening with the desync of the missiles. I think that there's so many being fired that the game just kind of gives up on trying to...
I saw the bomb. He was in front of me.
Only Vlaz remained, and the bombers knew that they were completely safe due to the problems he was having, so a slow approach and a steady drop was an option.
Oh, there's still a tank left?
Bombs away.
Oh, wow, you actually got me.
What did it get you?
Yeah. I think it's like that.
This was followed by an intentional mishap from the remaining bomber. That bomb was a bit close to you.
I was trying to kill myself because I didn't have a wing.
The group did have some thoughts about the storm.
I mean, I think the storms would probably be a lot more effective, like, against other fighters.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to knock off a storm. You aim for the back, and it's dead. Well, when it has its actual armor, it's probably not an issue, but like, it's probably not intended right now.
As an AA platform, the Storm does seem to be effective. When supported properly from the ground, I can see this being a very useful alternative to the Ballista in a lot of situations. It needs to be given the ability to rearm though, and the strange vulnerability to things like hand grenades is surely not intended. I definitely like some more time with the Storm before coming to a decisive verdict, but initial impressions are positive. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching, and all of our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. YouTube advertising revenue does not pay very much to creators, and it is patrons like these that keep this channel going, and I am enormously grateful to all of you for that support. And in this video I would especially like to thank Progeny of Cuchulain, who recently became a backer of the channel. Thank you very much, Progeny, for your support. It is enormously appreciated and very generous of you, thank you. We'll be back with more from IAE very soon.